So, do you remember we picked this up this morning in the car boot, didn't we? In Pelthall Carnival. So I just thought, well, the top of this is shot, so I'm going to cut through here, clean this up, and just put a short-handled hammer. Just turn this into a short-handled hammer. Like recommended by Scoutcrafter. Let's have a go at that then. Now, look at this! What was a rusty old hammer has become a little short-handled hammer, as recommended to us by Scoutcrafter. So, now, why is this tech screw in my hand? I have committed the sin of sins. I've committed the sin of sins, and I know you're going to send me death threats now for doing this. But what I did, I got a tech screw, and I drove the tech, put this in hard, then drove the tech screw in there, and the piece that holds it is only this shoulder, so I then ground the nut off. So I knew I was going to lose the thread of it. So I've put it in there. And I know I've committed the sin of sins. I'm thinking of putting that glue that you mix. Is it epoxy? You mix two of them together and you pour it in and it becomes a glue. So I'm thinking of doing that with it. But it's a real nice tight fit. And if you've got any complaints or comments, well, you just forgot, didn't you? I'll give you this chance. Look, you forgot. It's Reggie on the Road Man Cave, my rules. So when you came through the door or you're watching the program, it's my cave, it's my rules. They seem to be working quite well for me, driving these tech screws in them. They seem to be, so I know I've committed the sin of sins. But yeah, it's Reggie's way or it's no effing way. So here is the first batch of buckets of spanners that came, out the vinegar, and they've just come out the vinegar, and I've just started to clean them up. Oh, tell you what, it's fantastic watching them coming back from the brink, looking at them come back from the brink. Amazing. OCW 205 on a King Dick. I wonder what that means. Because the sizes are this side, look. Anyway, I'm going to this one's a bit tougher. We've got one here. Possibly could have been could have been in there a bit longer, but I'm going to bring you with me. I'm going to bring you along with me and watch this come out of nowhere. It's going to come back lovely. So it's been in the vinegar. Maybe could have been done a bit longer, but it's good enough now. So I'm going to put you on the wheel. Let's have a look at this. You might have to turn your sound down for this, but I want you to see it come to life right in front of your very eyes, as I see it come to in front of my eyes. It's so addictive. Cleaning spanners is so addictive. Come in. Spear point. Look at that, come in. This is a spear point. Oh, it's coming lovely. So look at that little, look at that beauty, look. Wow. Spear point. Where are we? Spear point, look. That grubby little spanner in the bottom of the box. And look, it's come back to life. Made in England. I don't think I've got a spear point. Who's spear point? Anyway, look at that. An AF, yeah. AF, wow. Lovely. They're lovely when they come back. Put this a bit of wax on this now. Stop it flash rusting and going back to rust. It'd be fantastic. I know. You want me to do one of the bigger spanners, don't you? Not mess about with the little ones. So I'm going to have to put you on time lapse. And let's see how we get on with this one. Time lapse. This hasn't been in the vinegar. This is wire brushing from scratch. So this is going to be a tougher job, this is. But we'll get the beast on it and we'll see how we do. So let's move you on to time lapse. So I know you could do a lot more. You could flap disc it, make it all nice and shiny, and you could decide to paint in the middle here. You could give it the full Scout Crafter treatment, couldn't you? And you could tidy everything up. Flap disc it, get all them dinks and bashes out of it. Be a lovely, if you're never gonna handle a nut or a bolt that big, then it'd be a lovely display, wouldn't it? Well, if sitting on a display on your wall, maybe the rest of the set of these big uns. Yeah, so you could go a lot more, but remember this was a filthy dirty spanner in a box in the car boot. What did I pay? A tenner for the whole box, didn't I? Or was it 20 quid? I can't remember. But it wasn't a lot next to what you'd, if I sent you to go and buy one of these brand new, you know. So yeah, bit of effort, bit of wire wheeling, bit of bits and pieces, cleaning them up. Your time is well worth it. You can make them look fantastic. Yeah. Shall we flap disc it? I'm tempted now. You've started me off now, haven't you? We could flap disc it all and it did come up like brand new. What should we do? So you get rid of all them dinks and marks. You could make it look gorgeous, couldn't you? And then stick it on one of your shelves, one of your cupboard doors, one of your whatever, you know. Okay, you've talked me into it. Let's flap disc it. So I was just about to prepare to flap disc it. I just saw out the corner of my eye. Look. I must have put it down. I must have cut the damn thing. I don't know what I've done. But it's not safe to proceed. And that looks like the, that sort of a cut looks like the cutting disc that I had previously on it must have hit it. Must have hit it, mustn't it? That sort of a cut. It's not a knife cut, that, is it? That's a, let's get info. That's a grinding disc or a cutting disc hit it. So that's done. So I've just spotted that now. So I'm gonna have to change a plug on that. It's gonna be a bit shorter. But anyway, I'm glad I spotted it. So no flap disking for today. At the moment anyway, no. I think the best thing to do is when you find something like this, just in case you forget, you know, by the time you come again, you pick it up, you might cause yourself a load of damage. The best thing to do is to, there we are. Going to be safe now. Needs fixing now. We're not gonna We're not going to forget that that was ever happened or that you spotted it. No. So whenever you see a problem, rather than, oh, I must fix it, I'll do it again tomorrow or whatever. Electric is so dangerous, so it can kill you. So don't take no chances. If you see a problem and you can't fix it straight away, just give the damn thing. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Just give the damn thing. Oops. Just kill it. Be done with it. Yeah. So, we might be down, but we're never out. Careful, careful, it might be hot. We're gonna lose the size because we're we don't want the size, we just want the spanner, don't we? So the next question is, do we mess with the edge here? Do we, don't we, shall we, shan't we? I think we will, because it's pretty rough here. It's coming. Another one, look. You don't want to, just quick strokes. side now, haven't we? Hmm. That's nearly ready for the fibre wheel, that is. Let's turn you off and change over to the fibre wheel. And the only reason I know this, that we can do this with a flap disc and you can polish it and do whatever, is because I've been watching Scoutcrafter. I am following Scoutcrafter here. He does a much better job. So if you're not already watching Scoutcrafter, I highly recommend him, because he shows you how to do this properly, and he goes down with the grits and he can bring it all up polishing, and then he paints inside here and he paints in there, and he shows you how to do it, how to put the paint in this and then get a cloth and just wipe the top of it, and it brings it up gorgeous. So this is the roughest idea of doing it. But if you watch Scoutcrafter, fantastic channel, yeah. He tells you all about it. Can you see there? Oh yeah, you can see. So this is giving you an idea how you can work it. Use the polishing wheel, use the fibre wheel, different grits of sandpaper until you get it all lovely and shiny. And okay, you probably won't use this size of spanner, but that's going to be a fantastic on your cupboard, isn't it? It's going to be fantastic on your drawer where you keep all your King Dicks, isn't it? Wow, I'm really pleased with that. And do you remember, it was a rusty old spanner in the car boot. So before we go in for the day, I thought we might just give this Fairmont a bit of a clean up look. Fairmont, made in the USA. James gave us a message, says where it was made from. R and a P. Somebody liked it. It's got 3 marks. So somebody said, keep your fingers off it, you thieving scroats. It's well used. It's slightly bent. Look, there's a slight bend in it. What else can we say? It's been dinked and bashed. So it's hard worked. I'd like to suggest this has been sitting in a bucket, and maybe the roof of the shed where it was sitting. Let the water in, and this under the bottom here, this is where it's been in water, I'd say. Yeah, that's water damage, that is. So it's been sitting in a bucket, hasn't it? And the bottom of the bucket has somehow had water in on it. And that's what's caused that part of it. Been sitting in a bucket somewhere that way up. But how did this, what journey did this take? How did this spanner get from over there to over here? Was it sold? Did it move in a toolbox? Was it brought over in a toolbox? Was it sent over as a present for somebody? Is it part of a bigger kit? You just don't know, do you? It's just imagination that will tell you where, it's given us its name, look, and it's told us where it's made from, and that's about it. It's telling us it had an owner that really cared for it. Maybe two owners, because he's put his R and a P there, haven't he? But unfortunately, probably the last owner. What's on the bottom is 3/4 and a 7/8, and that 731, whatever that means, chrome alloy. Yeah, but possibly the last owner was the owner, because we're talking about dead men's tools, aren't we? as always, we're fertling around in dead men's sheds, digging up dead men's tools. Yeah, which is all part and parcel of the fun, really, isn't it? Fairmont. I don't think I've ever seen one before. A Fairmont, made in the USA. What story belongs to this? If it could only speak to us. What's it seen? Wow.